everyone, this is Colleen with Absolutely Fit for Burn Along, and this is your vacation workout. I'm here at the Salt Lake City airport, been up since 4:30 a.m. on my layover, just going to get a quick workout in with you, and hopefully you'll join me, whether you're at the airport, traveling by cruise, car, at a rest stop, or just at home and want to get a quick workout in that doesn't need any equipment except for a chair. Let's go ahead and get started. 3 exercises, 8 reps, and it's going to be varying between 8 reps total and 8 reps each exercise. So just do your best. You can always change up the rep count and do 4 or 5 if you can't get to 8 on that first set. Hopefully you can join me in the full 2 sets today, depending on your time and your layovers. And you can always add in a 3rd or 4th set if you so please. So let's go ahead and start with a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to come into a plank position. And this is an advanced workout, but I'm going to show you variations to make it level down. Sorry, there's some background noise. Like I said, I am in the airport. So we're just going to go into that plank position. Make sure when you do that, your wrists are under your shoulders, hands are shoulder distance, fingers are nice and spread, middle finger pointed straight ahead, and your neck is aligned with your spine by looking about a foot or 2 in front of your hands. Your feet are together, and you're just going to lock up these knees, press the floor nice, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then tuck in those abs. We're just going to hold it here for 10. Out of your mouth, squeeze the glutes, nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Alright, go ahead and just take a little seat, whether it's on your knees like this, maybe some arm circles, stretch out your shoulders, thumbs up to the sky, big deep breaths. My luggage is getting in the way, so I'm just going to scoot there. Good, and go forward. So our first exercise we're going to do, keep pulling those arms out, is called a plank walk up down. And switch again. Hence me having you start the warm up with a plank hold, just kind of getting that blood flowing to the core and all the muscles in the body. Forward again. And if you don't want to do that one, you can just do up-down planks on the ground, so rather than elevating on the chair, or you can just hold that plank again. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to do 8 reps total, so 4 reps for each arm. Make sure alternating arms, so you don't want to be going up and down on the same arm. So go up on the right, down right, and then try to switch. So you're keeping your body nice and symmetrical. Let's go ahead and get started. If this is a chair in the airport, I'm guessing it's probably like 1.5 to 2 feet off the ground, whatever the incline or height difference you want is fine by me. So we're going to go ahead and start on the ground in that plank position. Go ahead and spread your feet a little bit wider, rest on your shoulders. You're going to bring that right hand up to the chair, left hand up, right hand down, and left, and then switch. Left up, left down, and then switch again. Keeping that core nice and tight. Try to lock out those knees a little bit more, so you're not going like this. This is our 3rd one. And notice every time I come down, those wrists are under their shoulders. Last one's each arm. Oh, that core is burning. Good. Not too bad. 4 on each side, each arm, total of 8. Second exercise, we're going to stand up. These are called Bulgarian split squats. If you don't want to do it elevated with that back foot on the chair or the bench, you can have it on the ground like this. Otherwise, if you're joining me, that back foot is elevated on the chair, either with your toe like this or resting like that. Personal preference. Just what I know, make sure you're not overcrossing your legs when that back foot is elevated. That's going to make you lose your balance. Hip distance, step that foot back, and then as you go into that lunge, bend and drop that back knee. Make sure that front knee does not go over those toes. So get that foot up. We're going to do 8 on each leg. Hips are squared to the front, shoulders are squared, and again, bend and drop, and lift back up.
This is the last board. How fast is your last name? Sorry.
Pressing off that front heel.
If you're in
The Salt Lake City airport is smoke-free. Passengers wishing to smoke must exit the airport and go to a designated smoking area curbside. Thank you.
Shake it off and switch legs.
I got you sent that.
Make sure again your hip distance, you're not overcrossing. Square those hips to the front, and then let's go. Inhale.
Attention passenger, Jeanette Marie Carroll, please return to the police podium with the exit out of security to claim lost driver's license and boarding pass. Jeanette Marie Carroll, return to the police podium with the exit out of security for your driver's license and boarding pass.
That should be burning right in here especially. So those are your Bulgarian split squats. We've got 3 exercises, so one more to go. Hopefully you can hear me over the intercom. Last one, we're going to flip it around and do a decline. So our feet are going to be on the chair, hands on the ground. We'll wash them afterwards or use hand sanitizer. And these are called wide mount climbers. So if you're on the floor and you don't want to do it elevated, that's fine. That's a lower intensity version. We're in that plank position. My feet are going to be on the chair. I'm going to drive that right knee to that right elbow, come back on the chair, and then alternate. All right? If you're joining me, put your feet on the chair. Make sure you're on the edge there. Hands on the ground. We're going to do 8 to each side. And then make sure, again, those wrists right into those shoulders. And begin. 1. And 1. And then we got past those hands. Get that neck aligned, so that's fine. Ooh. The decline adds that extra challenge to the workout. Halfway. You should be feeling this in your obliques. Those are the sides of your abs.
Last and final boarding call. Please passenger Sadiq. Please report to Bravo 10. Once again, last and final boarding call. Passenger last name Sadiq. Please report to Ease in Bravo 10.
And that's your first set. As you can see, I'm not in any kind of necessarily workout attire. I've got my hiking boots on, and I'm doing it so that maybe adds a little extra weight, a little extra challenge. Whatever you're wearing, just keep that moving in. Blood flowing because you're sitting in the car, train, plane, planes, trains, and automobiles. So we're just getting that blood flowing. So that's one set. Take a nice deep breath. I flew here from Jackson, Wyoming, so all that dry air, I'm a little bit stuffy, but we're still getting that workout in. No excuses. Make sure you're hydrating in between sets, before and after your workouts as well. And before we get started again, it's a beautiful day out there, and now it's a beautiful day in here. Let's go ahead and do one more set here. Make you feel like that was enough, or you have to get on the road or on the driveway. Come back and do your next layer push. Next time you have a chance, get that second, third, get a 4-set.
If a stranger
Alright,
approaches
so
you
if
without
you were
carrying
working for
a
those
foreign
8 reps,
object,
see if you can
contact
sit
an
for the
airline
second set.
representative
Going
or
back
the
to
airport
those
police
plank up
immediately.
downs.
All
If
checked
you
and
try it on the
carry-on
ground, you
luggage
want
is
to try that
subject to
extra
search.
challenge, but you're not quite sure if you can do it off your knees. You can always come into this position and doing it this way. Just make sure your body's not going back. Your shoulders are in line with your hips, or in line with your knees. And if you're joining me, everything's aligned from shoulder to heel. Alright, let's go ahead and start on the ground. Feet are a little bit spread. Squeeze in those glutes and those abs. Shoulder blades are squeezed. And let's go ahead and left arm up, left arm down. And then switch. Right arm up, right arm down. It's 1 each. We're going 4 each on this one. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. If you're still keeping everything squeezed, squeezing and breathing. Last ones each. And right side. And rest. Balance, you're definitely feeling the shoulders, and then of course the core. We're on the hands, we're in the core. Now we're going to stand up and get that blood pumping to these legs, especially those quadriceps, front 4 muscles here. So we're going to stand up, either on the ground, just going like this, static, or you're joining me with that foot elevated. So I'm putting my right foot up on the chair, left foot out, toes straight ahead, hips are squared. So when I say that, that means you're not like this. Bring everything to the front. On each leg, bend and drop that back leg. Have your hands on your hips point, and begin. Inhale down, press off that left heel, back up. That's halfway. Oops, you lose your balance, that's okay. Just get right back into it. 6, 7, last one. So you can get a little bit lower. And begin. Inhale down. Exhale up. That's halfway. Alright. 6. Almost there. Push through. Last one, a little bit lower. Yes. Blood is definitely pumping now. So, third exercise coming up. Now we're going to switch it around, back on the ground, feet up, hands on the ground. Option to stay on the ground with both hands and feet. And those wide mountain climbers. Same leg, same knee, and same elbow. Let's get started. Remember, this is 8 each. Some of your shoulders. Shoulders are squared, blades are squeezed. And again, left leg or left knee, left elbow, back, and then switch. Remember, you're looking about a foot or two in front of your fingertips. Chin is untucked from the chest. Squeezing those glutes. My core is working. Halfway. I know you can do it. Push through. If you're shaking like me, that means you're doing it right. Last ones. 8. And you guys can see I'm a little bit sweaty and red-faced now. So thanks so much for joining me. That was 2 sets. You can always rewind and go back to the first or second set and add in that third or fourth set if you so desire. And if not, the 2 is plenty. Thanks so much for joining me. My name again is Colleen with Absolutely Fit here on Bird Along. And hopefully you will follow me and so you can join me in my next workout. See you soon and safe travels.